Okay, this is just a test. Test 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. What's up? Yes, sir. So, what's up, you guys? Peace and lights, traveling sister. If this is your first time joining the channel, then welcome. If not, welcome back.
Peace and light to everyone. It's traveling brother
and traveling sister.
And traveling sister. She's here as a traveling sister. I don't see her as a traveling sister. She's Cat.
Yes, I'm Cat. Okay,
yes,
I'm Cat. The cat that he knows. The cat that all of you guys have grown to know. All right.
Yes, traveling brother. Today on the beach with the family. Zora, the dada. It just, every Sunday is the beach vibe for the family. So I bring the family to the beach so that we can at least, have a good time with the family and spend time with the family.
Yeah, and December is going to be my 6-year mark here. 6 years, Lord.
6 years?
So, yeah, 6 years. And December is also going to be 4 years married to this man right here. 4 years, 4 whole years. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, since we've been married, and like, it's had its challenges. Any relationship,
yes.
Any marriage, it has its challenges, especially for us being from 2 completely different cultures and figuring things out. Like always, for real. Like I always say, like, you have to really try to understand whether it's a cultural difference or a character flaw in the person that you are involved with. So before we dive into this, I just want to make sure you guys have checked out travelingsister.com/CMOS and placed your orders for this delicious, beautiful wholesale sea moss straight from these oceans that we're looking at right there. I'm going to insert a clip so y'all can just see what a beautiful day it is and how blue and clear the water is in the East African Ocean. Let's call it the East African Ocean because I don't see India. I see East Africa.
Yeah, East African.
Word, I identify it as the East African Ocean. So in my world, that's what it is.
Okay.
So, boy. Yeah, so you guys, I just wanted to encourage you to go ahead and place those orders, y'all. We have, I bought some samples along today, okay? I bought some samples so you can see what the packaging looks like. This is our premium purple sea moss. I haven't written the actual purple on here, but this is 1 pound. This is 1 pound of our premium purple. And you guys,
be the holder.
Okay, you can be the holder. You see how beautiful and dark it is? Move that on up to the camera, baby, so these good people can see that now. You see? This is what our premium purple sea moss looks like. It's beautiful, it's dark, it is thick, and it's just scrumptious, you guys, okay?
Rich in all minerals, 92 minerals.
Yep, vitamins, vitamins, as y'all say out here, vitamins and minerals. Vitamini.
Yeah, vitamini.
Okay, my holder. Please show them. The premium rainbow sea moss is full spectrum sea moss, okay? And this is the 1 pound bag as well. And you guys, I know on the website here, let's move that back so you can see this space here. So I don't sell anything below 10 pounds when it comes to the raw sea moss, but what I'm looking very, very soon to incorporate is a sample pack, okay? A sample pack with all 3 of these. And this is what the premium gold looks like. All right, this is the premium gold sea moss. And the sample pack will include all 3 of these, 1 pound each, as well as, where's my little, hold on. Where you at? Did I really forget it? Did we forget it?
My brothers, sea moss is very important to us. Brothers. Yes.
I don't have the smaller sample pack of the sea moss powder, but this is what our 1 pound sea moss powder looks like. But the sample pack, it won't include 1 pound of sea moss powder. It will include a 4-ounce pack of sea moss powder. So you can just order the whole thing as a sampler if you're looking to buy a larger quantity. This will be available very soon. Talking about like this coming week, you guys, in the next 4 or 5 days. I will let you know when I drop that and everything. So yeah, this whole video is not going to be about that, but I just wanted to remind you guys, okay? We just wanted to remind you.
What's that?
It's the same thing. Oh, here, and this is, when it comes to the sea moss powder, we sell a minimum of 5 pounds. And this thing right here.
Let me help you.
Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you. That is what our 5-pound bag of sea moss powder looks like, you guys. And it comes sealed and labeled and, you know, the full spectrum.
Yeah.
I almost took my eye out. It's a full spectrum of sea moss powder, you guys. And, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, like, let's get to the nitty gritty though, okay? So, like I said, we've been together, it's about 5 years now. We've actually been together. December will be 4 years of marriage. And we've faced a lot of things in our relationship and being in a relationship with someone from another culture, specifically here in Tanzania. It's an immense amount of patience and understanding that I would say you have to have, right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, it's a lot of things. So I'm just gonna let Freddie speak on that a little bit, you know, give his little piece.
You know, in Tanzania we always say ladies first.
Do y'all?
See,
okay.
you just take the
See,
floor.
look, that's the thing, you know.
It's a cultural thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a culture.
Freddie.
Yeah, it's our culture. So ladies first.
Okay, ladies first then.
Yes.
So with the influx of diasporans coming out, my sisters, y'all have been reaching out, y'all have been hitting me up with different questions and things like that on just relationships. So I will say, the main thing that I'm going to say is that everyone's situation is completely different. How you're going to meet your mate, your king, your queen, whatever, it's going to be completely different. No two stories are the same. Some might be similar, but just know that everyone is on their journey, and you know, this is by no means how it should go. I'm not telling you what needs to happen and yada yada yada. You know, you got to get that disclaimer because people, traveling sister, you said 1, 2, 3, 4, and just to nip that on in the bud right there. Okay, so yeah, you guys, I think. Well, let me start off. Let me start off with a question, right, babe? What is the most difficult part, or what was the most difficult part of your adjustment in our relationship, or are you still adjusting?
I'm still adjusting. It's not gonna be like something that will be day and night. You just, you know, cope with or to understand the culture of another person, or understand your culture completely. Mm-hmm. Because imagine all the years of being growing up in the state, me raised in Tanzania. It's different. It's not something that is to adjust real quick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, what are some of the most difficult things that you've had to learn dating and being married to a foreigner or African American, whatever?
African American, which is you. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's my Tanzanian brothers and sisters, because I know there is a lot of diasporans who moved to Tanzania all over this country, Arusha, Dar es Salaam, Mbeya, Mwanza. The main challenge that is facing us as Tanzanians, not the local. I don't like the term local.
Okay.
We as a Tanzanians, okay, is the cultural difference. How we are handling stress, how we are handling the temper here in Tanzania as a man, or as a woman. If we will have a Tanzanian sister here, she will be, you know, explain her part too. But as a man, it's different. And how we Tanzanian handling Tanzanian women, okay, when they're at the state of like being tempering and all that, and handling foreigner, specifically African American, is different. Mm-hmm. So it's the matter of being patient and just being patient and tolerant and just observe, because if you will explode to make a judgment or decisions, I think it's not gonna work.
And so
it will be hard, because those type of actions that you'll be seeing in a movie is real. It's real.
What do you mean it's real?
Like people like smashing things and do this and that, you know.
So is that your, let me ask you this, because I want to touch on something that you said a couple seconds ago, like the way in which African Americans, or let's not only talk about African Americans, well, I mean, that is your experience,
Yes.
but, you know, the way in which we handle our temper versus the way in which y'all handle your temper. Can you tell me what some of the differences are?
I can say the African American, they're more tempered than Tanzanians.
So more tempered, meaning
Very aggressive when it comes to things. And I haven't experienced a lot from you, but I experienced from my friends who have been dating the African American, and the experience that they had, I saw it because they had to call me, because they knew, my friend knew them through us. So at the end, we are the one who are supposed to go and make sure that we are going to, you know, fix all the problems that's going on. So it was not,
or help them understand the problem.
help them understand, because
Right.
they're like, yo, Freddie, I don't understand your friend, you know, because he's being like acting like this and this and this. Like, yes, this is how we Tanzanian men are, but you guys, you need to come in between and agree on things, taking it pole, slowly. You can't just come from the state and change me. Or I can just, you come from the state and me decided to change you. It's not gonna work.
Right.
It's gonna be hard and fight every single day. So what you guys, you need to do is you sit down, have, you know, a lot of conversation here and there most of the time, like, so if you experience something like you are not understanding each other, or there is a fight between you guys, just click it in your mind, okay, there is a cultural difference here, so let me just see how can I handle this, and remind each other when you are fighting, like, okay, listen, instead of us jumping and making the conclusion, all that, we have to remember we are in different culture, okay? So in Tanzania, this is how we do it, and she will tell you, or he will tell you how in America and how they do it, because from what I've noticed, like the brothers and sisters are coming from the state, they have different, I cannot say different, they have so many things in their minds, you know, the life that they've been going through.
Yeah, we've been
back
going
in
through a
the
lot,
States,
of course.
you know, it's just a different experience that they've been going through compared to Tanzania.
Ooh, our
So in
chips are here.
Tanzania, weka tu hapa kaka. Naomba nifunikie
it's
na hii.
chips kavu? Oh. You ordered chips kavu, babe?
Yeah, for Zora.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're bringing it?
No, this is it.
Oh, that's not chips kavu. Okay.
Asante
Asante.
wanangosha. Poa.
Safi.
Kwa hiyo kwa kifupi ni kwamba so yeah, in short is it's very important for everyone, African American, Tanzanian brothers and sisters, to take your time to make decision to be in a real relationship with someone, because the cultural difference is very important to look it up.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's the main thing that will guide your happiness in your relationship.
Word.
If you just be like you're excited at the beginning, you know, because every time when the relationship is at the beginning, it's just, it blooms, it's
Right.
happiness and all that. As the years goes on and get to know each other, it's just different. And then you start to be like looking at each other like, I don't know why am I with this man,
Right,
or this
right.
Tanzanian woman. You know, just take your time and learn each other, because if you don't do that, then you're gonna have a hard time for you guys to tolerate your to be, you know, having a So
you're gonna have a hard time enjoying life
Yes.
and enjoying one
Yes.
another because
Thank
I
you
mean
for that.
your partner, the partner who you choose to be with, that it holds a lot of weight in your life. You see what I'm saying? What I see a lot in our brothers and sisters is when they come out, you know, is that they are kind of eager to find someone to settle down with or play the field, you know, do whatever they do. And when it comes to being in a relationship, it's what can I say? Let me think slow about this. When it comes to actually being in a relationship, they are kind of swept away by the idea of it, and they end up with a person and it's not really founded on something solid because they allowed themselves to get wrapped up in the hype of being with a Tanzanian man or an African man or African woman, and the Tanzanians have wrapped themselves up in being with, you know, a foreigner. And these type of things bring problems into the relationship because, like I said, a lot of times it's not founded on something that's necessarily real. And one thing that I did do right, okay, I can't speak for my past relationships, but what I did do right about this one is that I actually looked at myself objectively. I looked at the whole relationship objectively and Freddie, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, I feel like I had my head on straight. You know, I asked him the important questions, like another question I'm about to ask him right now, like okay, you're African, you're Tanzanian, I'm African American. What is expected? What do you have? What are your expectations of a woman being an African man, being a Tanzanian man in a relationship? When it comes to relationships, you know what I'm saying? Things like this are very important. If you aren't aligning on certain things or aren't willing to compromise on certain things, it's going to be discord. So let me ask you this. I know you can't speak for all Tanzanians, and I would never ask you to, but generally, okay, generally across the culture, when a Tanzanian man gets in a relationship with a Tanzanian woman or a woman in general, what type of things are expected of her in the household? Okay, like what do women take care of in the household?
I don't think if there is so much difference in America. In Tanzania, it's like the women plays the responsibility as a woman, and the man play the responsibility as a man. Like you taking care of the house, cooking, you know, like when I say the house, I mean generally like taking care of the kids, taking care of the husband, taking care of everyone in the house, cooking, do all these things. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that the man is not going to be helping the mother. There is a certain type of works that it's a man work in the house that will be taken care of. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like what? Give me examples.
Like all the heavy work, you know, because there are some works that, you know, when you're growing up, you
like what?
You seen your daddy was doing it, like, you know, do the mechanic things outside the house, you do the cleaners, general cleaners, fixing things in the house, and stuff like all the heavy works that.
So
you see.
Men do that here in Tanzania as well.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And at the same time, we take like our time to cook for the family too. It's
really?
Not, yes.
You're literally the only man who I've seen in a household cook, besides your single friends who are single. I'm talking about a household of family.
They do.
I've never in my 5.5 years here seen that.
You didn't go and ask people. You didn't go.
That's
and
why would I ask if I saw it?
And
you
that's
see what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you right now, because there is a time that the father they taking the time and cook for the family, and what the father does mostly, they just do the barbecue. If it's a fish barbecue, the grill and stuff like that, and have drinks at home and enjoying time with the family. That's what we do, you know. Yeah, at least once in a week or once in a month.
Because you're the only man I've seen who got in the kitchen and actually throw down, like cooking, you know, for real. I'm not even You know?
Because I'm a chef, baby. You know that.
You're
so
literally not a chef. No, you're good though.
I like to cook. Yes, I like to cook, and that's why. But mostly, yeah, Tanzanian brothers, they cook.
News to me. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right.
You'll see them on the comment section. They'll say we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. So let's kind of shift it to the ladies. What are the responsibilities that a Tanzanian man expects out of the woman in the household?
The same as the responsibilities back in the state.
No,
like cooking.
Not necessarily. Okay.
But in America, most of you guys,
you're using 50-50 a little bit.
You are using the washing machine, but here in Tanzania, not all the houses they have washing machine, but the wife is, doing laundry for the men and for the kids. If you don't have a house girl, cooking. We all go to the work, but once the mama get back home, the first thing that she will do, hop in the kitchen, prepare the dinner for the family. You see what I'm saying?
So yeah, and let me pause. Let's press the pause button right here, because so let me ask you: is it like this? Let's do this scenario, okay? That's cracking me up right there. You see how they're doing the wheelbarrow thing? That's cracking me up. Okay. Anyways, that was funny. Yeah, let's steal one of Zora's chips. One of these things. You guys, look at this. It's delicious masala chips right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it looks so yummy. Anyways, yes. Bomb. But so you're saying, okay, scenario, if both mom and dad, they work from 9 to 5, okay? They both come home at the same time, and the mother is expected to get in the kitchen right from a long day's work, just, working the same hours as the father, right? And cook for the family. So, okay, what about the mom works a 9 to 5 and the dad, let's say he gets home at 3? Is the mom still expected to come home and cook while the father has been there for a couple hours already?
It depends. It all depends. Yes, it all depends.
Depends on
sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Okay.
Yes, because
it depends on the person?
Yes, it depends on the person, but mostly if you want to put on that level, okay, we as a Tanzania, we know the mother is the one who's cooking for the family. But if there is a situation like that and the father is at home, the kids are starving, we go to the kitchen, we cook for the kids.
Right.
Just like how it is in the village and the same exactly in town. Yes. So, but if we are leaving from work at the same time, we get home at the same time, mother will go in the kitchen, and I will just look it up around, like what else I need to be doing and stuff like that. If I will have to help mom, I will help mom. If I will have to just chill and just figuring out other things, I'll keep going ahead with the, do other things. But yes, the mother is everything, and that's why in Tanzania you can just go home. If you go to any Tanzanian family, you will see a lot of movement of mother in the house. You don't see a movement of a man in the house a lot. No,
and
because
see, this is what I'm talking about.
Because the wives, they are our queens. Okay, the movement that she's making in the house is because of the hard work that men did. You see what I'm saying? That's how it is, like the work. Because okay, wake up.
There's no pili.
The thing is, you got paid, let's say, a $10 US. I got paid $10 US. Okay, my $10 US is gonna be handling so many things in the house more than you money. The husband is not like being asking like, hey, how much did you make? But no, it's not like that. So my money that I make, I'm going to bring it on the table. Oh, there is a school fees there. I need to buy shoes. I need to buy food, and the same salary that you are making. So when I get home, guess what? The wife needs to be taking care of everything, because the food that I bought, she has to cook. The outfit that I bought for the kid, she has to make sure that she's trying and make sure that it fits or not. You know, if so, it's naturally just brings that feelings that, okay, a woman or the wife salary, a man doesn't ask that much about it, because in Tanzanian way, how we do it, the husband is the one who is taking care of the family, no matter if the wife has the salary.
So
you see
providing.
What I'm saying? So when it comes like, if you want to tell me that, okay, we all, you know, come back home at the same time and you need to help me this and that, it's different. I'm tired mentally because my $10 is already gone, but you still have it in your bank account. I'm not even asking you about that. You see what I'm saying? I have to figure, because you just come and present it to me, you need $30 to go do this and this. Okay? So it's not, I can just be in the kitchen just do like this.
You're right.
You know? I just have to be sitting, doing some couple calls and finding another things that will make me money so that I can just provide to the family. So you can't just say that it's 50-50. There is no 50-50 according to Tanzanian culture and how I see things. It's just man play his own responsibility, and a wife, they have their own responsibility. If you just want to bring 50-50, it's going to be exercising of power. Yeah, from what I see, it's gonna be exercising of power. Oh, I do the dishes, you go do clean the bathroom. It's not gonna work like that.
Yeah, so it is vastly different. So you guys see, this is a perfect example of how different it is from households in the West. You see, and I feel like these are conversations that not too many people are having. You know, and to know what's expected of one another. I wish I had a Tanzanian sister here to kind of impart her. That
was a lot.
It was a lot.
Okay, yeah. You wish you would have Tanzanian sister, right?
That's some sand in there.
Zora.
Zora. Oh my God. Y'all hear that crunching in sand? Jesus. But yeah, I do wish I had a Tanzanian sister here to give her side of the story when it comes to her experiences with a foreign guy, a foreign man, and what's expected of men in the household and what's expected of women in the household. You know, I'm working on that though, you guys. I'm actually working on something to kind of bring us together on that level, so we can have an understanding of one another. And it's important. Come in the camera, babe. Let them see how you eat. But you know, it's important for us to come and sit at the table and discuss things like this, because I feel like with the influx of diasporans who have come out here in the past 2 years since the whole COVID thing and all of that, you know, there's a lot of misunderstanding that happens on both parts. You know what I'm saying? Us not fully understanding each other. And it's always, we're never going to fully understand each other, you know, because we come from different cultures. But just to have a respect for one another when it comes to certain arenas, you see what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things, respect how we do it different. You don't have to agree. Most of the time you're probably not going to agree, you see? So it's just a matter of having the patience with one another and understanding each other. Okay. One of the things that I want to ask you, babe, is, you know, I think I'm going to answer this question first too, really, before like I let you answer. But what is one of the most difficult things that you've had to adapt to, or that you're still adapting to in our relationship? It's me being a foreigner and you being a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come together. And I would say one of the most difficult things is really understanding or trying to make the connection between the culture that you grew up in and understanding why you make the decisions that you make. You see what I'm saying? And really understanding like where you're coming from. Always respecting it though. You know what I'm saying? Because is she calling me? You know, always having that level of respect for one another, because I mean we're two mature adults. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna respect you no matter what, because you're my husband, you're my king. But really just trying to understand or have the patience within myself, because I don't always agree with why you make the decisions that you make, but I too understand that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it's cultural differences, and it's a cultural thing, not necessarily a character flaw, you see. Like, I hope I'm making sense. Am I making sense?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Yeah. So just you know, trying to understand your decision making process, and you know, understanding why certain things make you upset that don't make me upset, and certain things make me upset that don't make you upset, you know. And even on the line of respectful and disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? All of these they can be different culturally. They can be put on a whole different spectrum of the culture on each side. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's respectful in this culture might be disrespectful in that culture. I always use this example. I've used it in like 3 or 4 of my videos, but just something very general, very light. Like, if I go to my sister-in-law's house and she was like, "Oh, Mama Zora, you got fat." I'm like, "Oh, okay." You know, out here it's normal to say somebody got fat, because if you got fat, you got fat, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally it. But to call somebody fat in America is a complete no. You see what I'm saying? With all the hypersensitivity and things like that, and you know, just really just being respectful of, you know, people's feelings and people's, you know, things, and being sure not to body shame other people and stuff. Just certain things about the American culture. Like, a lot of local people, a lot of Tanzanian people, see, that's another thing. A lot of Tanzanian people say that us Americans are way too sensitive about things. And I would agree to a certain extent. But on the other side, I could say that a lot of Tanzanians are completely insensitive to things. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of those type of conversations that have to happen if we're going to be real with each other. It's kind of rocking because this thing it's kind of windy out here. We're on the beach. But, you know, I think that we need to come to some middle ground on things like that. So before I keep talking, what is one of the most difficult things that you've had to adjust with or adjust to with me, or being in a relationship with a foreigner?
Handling your temper and emotions. When you are angry, and if you have you're in a deep emotion, it's just different. Yeah, if in Tanzanian woman, if it's something that really hurts and all that, like, yes, my wife, I know that there's no other way we can do. We need to keep moving. But you will say you just need a space. You just need to chill. You need a space first. You know, and at the same time, it's something that we just need to make a decision right away and keep moving. Because giving you a space and have that space, it might even affect more on making the decision, because sometimes we need to make that decision right away so that we can keep moving. So giving you a space and enough time that you are looking or you wanted, it delays some of the things, which that type of delay costed us more in a few days later or in a few hours later. You know, so I just have to let you, you know, have your time, think about it and stuff like that. But to most of the Tanzanian women is different. Because we grew up in Tanzania. We've been going through a lot too. It's not the same as in America, but I can say, if I say we conquer the emotions, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they well experienced and like, hey, so my wife, what are we going to do? Tunafanya nini? I think we have to do moja mbili tatu. Let's move on. Yeah, okay. She's hot and all that, but then we keep moving and yeah, we're dragging our feet, but we're moving. But for the foreigner or the I can say all the diasporans is different because of just I've been with you. Like at least from what I know from you, you can just represent the others. Like people need space.
Yes, but this is a perfect example of whether it's, I'm not even going to say a character flaw, but is it an individual thing or is that a diaspora thing? For me, it's an individual thing. If I'm in deep thought, I don't make decisions like that. I have to think and I need time to separate myself. But a lot of diasporans could possibly be on the same energy that you're expecting. You see what I'm saying? Could be on the same energy that you would expect from a Tanzanian woman, you know, or a Tanzanian person. Uh-oh, she's peeing right here? Okay. She's peeing right here. Jesus. But yeah, you guys, it's you know, I feel like that example is a perfect example because that's like, it's more so just me. You see what I'm saying? That's how I handle my deep emotions. I definitely need space. I need time to hash out what's going in here and make it make sense when it comes out, because if it comes out right then, it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even gonna make sense. So yeah, I know that's how I handle my emotions. But you know, and this is important as well, because if Tanzanian people are used to, all right, yes, that sucks, now let's move on to another thing, let's move on to, yeah, you know what I'm saying, then that's important for y'all to hear. That's important for y'all to hear. So y'all got to keep that in the back of your mind, you know, because that can also cause a rift in your relationship, in your level of understanding. Because I've had a similar conversation with Freddie where I was feeling like, you know, is my husband listening to me? Like, does he want to listen to what I'm saying? Like, because we just handle emotions differently, because culture.
I'm listening to you, baby.
Yeah, I know, baby. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know now. I know. But at first I was like, what's going on? Why he want to move so quickly? I'm trying to express my feelings and pour them out on the table and just tell him this and this and this and this. You see what I'm saying? And it could be a man thing. You know what I'm saying? It could be completely a man. It could be, it's so many dynamics. It could be a Leo thing. He's a Leo. You feel me? It could be a Leo thing. I always tell him about his Leo self, you know. But anyways, yeah, it's so many things that are in the facets of culture where we can kind of take and misconstrue the meaning or the intent in which is presented, you know, because it could feel like a certain thing in our culture, you know. And the whole thing is like, yeah, I said what I said and I'm not responsible for how you take it. Like, no, that has no place in the you know what I'm saying, in the relationship, especially when you're with a foreigner, you know, when you're with someone who is completely of a different cultural background than you. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to touch on those few little things. You have anything, any questions or anything like that, or anything really you want to point out to people?
I have nothing to say, baby, like more than say thank you so much, guys, for being watching our YouTube channel and be close to us in every move that we are making. Also thankful to those people who are ordering the CMOS, my wife's business that she's doing. And we do really appreciate them too. Yeah, we have so many things that we just want to bring to you guys. We are not going to spill out right now. Traveling Sista and I, traveling brother,
Whatever you want it to be. Kashimbo.
Kishimbo. Not yet.
No.
Bado.
Badaki. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are planning so many things to bring into you guys, giving different vibes, you know, so that you can be enjoying this channel and supporting my wife as much as I can, you know, to make her channel popping and give good information to you people.
Hello, my name's Laura. Then I took a shower going to the beach since me. And then I was playing. And that's what I'm playing.
Yeah. You were
It's okay.
playing.
You
Did you
have-
have fun? What'd you do?
I used to play sand. Yeah. I'm okay. Then they make me a mermaid.
A mermaid?
Yeah.
Girl.
Okay.
Even they make me a mermaid.
It's sand in it.
Pili pili.
Oh, it's pili pili.
Okay.
Sana. Pili. Let me see. I'm gonna eat this. So y'all wanna eat this? Shoot, I'm gonna eat this. Anyways, you guys. Yeah, I don't wanna make this video too long, but
Daddy, it's not too late.
we just wanted to have a quick conversation, you know?
Mwezi. Mwana mwezi.
Here.
About some of the things that we could both be experiencing on each side. And things to keep in mind, okay? So, yeah, you guys, so, okay. So, yeah, we just wanted to make this video, you know, just to have a quick conversation and bring attention to a few things that could possibly be floating around in your mind as a single brother or a single sister out there, whether you're Tanzanian or whether you're foreigner or from wherever you're from. And just bring some things to the table and share a bit of our experience so that it could possibly help someone out in the future. So yeah, y'all, if that's it, if the brother Freddie doesn't have anything else to say, neither do I.
And me.
You have anything to say, Zoro? Unataka kusalimia?
Damo.
Marhaba. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
It was a
And
really
hello.
wonderful
and
Sunday
Thank you
with the family. We enjoyed it. I hope you're going to enjoy the video too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but okay. So we're gonna get out of here.
for seeing me.
Yeah.
I'm crunching on this
Bye,
sand.
guys.
Yeah, don't forget to place your orders, you guys. Wholesale sea
Bye,
moss, wholesale raw sea moss,
guys.
sea moss powder,
Simos o mwani.
money.
Yes.
Okay,
Bye,
y'all know what it
guys.
is. I can talk forever. Love y'all.
Bye,
Peace.
guys.
Peace.
Say my peace.
Bye, guys. Peace.